I
No.
like about 3 characters, and if they die, I'm rage quitting.
Yeah, she seriously is.
I will rage
If I
quit.
remember,
Oh shit! What
aren't
is
they the
going
guy
on?
that voices Karth and Tally and Garrus?
Yes. If
Yes.
any of those 3 die, I'm rage quitting.
For me,
And Strab did tell me there was a way to kill off the guy who voices Karth. If I didn't do anything right, he would have died. And I'm like,
so she warned you.
she told me after the fact, actually.
Oh gosh.
She's like, yeah, I was wondering if you were gonna get him to live or not. And I'm like, if he would have died, Strab, I would have not finished the game. If he would've died. Sorry, no. That is not
For
okay.
me, like I said, I like Tally, I like Garrus, and unfortunately, I had a really negative opinion about him because I wasn't fully misinformed about his character, and Kalma
I can
has
show
very
you
much
the
educated
scene.
me.
I can show you the scene at some point because I still have it recorded on my computer when I reacted to it because I'm just like, none of these dialogue options make any blasted sense.
Oh, trust me, guys. She went. You almost went on a rant for like an hour when you're telling me like all that stuff.
It was about an hour, and I apologize.
No, but yeah. So unfortunately, I had a negative opinion about him because of, I will not say who, but someone just made him sound like the worst. So I've thought like, oh yeah, he's completely horrible, but Kelma has since then educated me that I shouldn't take everyone's opinion face value and actually learn more about the circumstances and why things happened the way they did. And now my opinion about him has changed.
You make your own decision. I just state your mind.
Exactly.
You say, Kalma, you've got rose-tinted glasses on. Just get over
it. Get them off.
Yeah, it's like, no.
But yeah, but I have like one more person that I actually like care about from Mass Effect, and that's Joker. I really like Joker.
Oh yes, that's right. You like pilots.
I do. Like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize about that before. But I will say, you guys, the 2 characters that I would have romanced with if I ever was brave enough to play a Mass Effect would have been Garrus and Joker. I was super disheartened when you couldn't romance him at all. I like the pilot, sue me.
You like people to drive you places. We've been through this on our
I like chaperones.
Whoa!
Dang it! Oh, whoa! That was cool.
That was neat.
But yeah, I like someone driving for me.
So there you go.
I have a license.
To be Masky's friend, just take her places, and she'll be
exactly. I actually have driving phobia. I mean, I can drive. It just gets really stressful for me and such. So if I have to drive like for an emergency, I absolutely would. But I like being chaperoned.
Make sure you just tip your driver well.
Oh, well, usually it's my mom, so.
Running out of time.
And my mom is an excellent driver.
My scouts located an artifact of interest
but yes.
in the rear of this tomb. Even now I'm studying it.
Ah, shut up.
It seems Cordova was rather taken.
I really like the foliage on that wall there, though.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Amongst their bones.
Yeah, we'll see how much you learn.
Like, man, I remember like I was watching this video a couple weeks ago of like an independent game developer that was kind of like showing the process of making video games, where like remember like earlier in the game, hun, like when we went kind of like back in time to those training situations with the character. In this person's like demonstration, what we did in those training things were very similar to how like prototypes are first beginning, where pretty much like you have a very simple puppet, very simple mediocre backgrounds and such, and just to get like the idea of cross of what you're trying to accomplish and what animations and abilities that characters have
That sounds really
and
cool.
such. Like, you know, like, are they going to stay on the foot, like on their feet all the time? Are they going to zip line? Are they going to fly? And just all this certain stuff.
Oh,
So it's really like, it really makes me wonder how many years it took them to develop this game of all things.
yeah,
'Cause-
I like it so far. I mean, I got the art of book 2 as well.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I have it on
Aww.
the shelf behind me.
That's awesome. Oh yeah, I remember you showing me. But yeah, like I said, like it's just like really fascinating to think about like all the work that goes into this because I'm a very detailed person.
Sense great vanity and extravagance in this period of their history.
They're so vain. But yeah, like I said, like it's just really just wonderful on the eyes, and because like to me, I like a visually good looking game, but of course, like, you know, you got to have good controls, good mechanics, and a good story and such, because, you know, you can make a game very beautiful and well done, but you got to make sure that it's also good and not stupid or a waste of someone's time.
You gotta have.
So yeah.
You gotta have good characters and good story.
And actually care about the characters too.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was actually something I was talking to Strauss' sister with the other day. By the way, shout out to Meredith Lassie, love you, girl. But the other day, we were talking about like books that we've read, especially like when we were in high school. And one of the books, I can't remember if it was one of the ones I picked or that I was forced to read. But one of the books I read was actually The Invisible Man.
Oh wow.
And one of the interesting things is, Hun, is that the Invisible Man is not a redeeming character. Like, he has nothing good about him. He is egotistical, he's a jerk, he kind of becomes like power hungry and go like, I have like I'm pretty much like a god of this world almost, that like no one can touch me, like I can do whatever I want and I can get away with it. So pretty much like while reading the book, I just am waiting for this dude to die because I absolutely hate him and everything that he's been doing and such. So absolutely awful story to read, where it was such a relief when he finally did die. But the interesting thing is that in the movie, they made him redeemable by giving him a love interest, like a fiance, where like it seems like, see, he's not that, yeah, like, see, he's not that evil. Where I'm like, okay, I see what you're doing. You're trying to make him more human and more redeemable and be sad when he dies. But I'm like, that's not the point of the character. The character was awful. That's how he is and such. So I was pretty disappointed with that. So exactly, like, to me, sometimes you need to make a character that you want to follow, that you want to root for, that is good. Because if you follow a bad character, then you're just like saying, like, can someone please shoot this character so I can go reach someone else?
Please, I need to go somewhere else.
Exactly.